Noche la NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. And tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Indiana Pacers. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Benedict Mathurin.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Siakam in at the small forward position. And for the Spurs, Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Osman in at the 4 slot. Always exciting to see two teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Halliburton against Paul. Wembanyama outside. Shoots over Turner. Connects in the foul line jumper.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Halliburton against Paul. The pass to Turner. And the rejection by Wembanyama. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That one misses for Paul. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Comes up empty down low. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Last time they met was in Indiana.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Johnson with the block. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Wembanyama, no good.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Siakam outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Smitty, we know the list of players from Cameroon is short, but very talented.
Yes, it is, Kevin. Pascal Siakam, one of the few players out of Cameroon. Another one, Joel Embiid. That's a lot of talent.
Throw good, Siakam. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Siakam hits them both. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the night.
Clean pass by Keldon Johnson to set up the shooter beautifully. What a play.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Paul against Halliburton. Siakam, right side. Can't hit from in close.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Over Jackson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now Halliburton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Toppin up top. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Paul. Hey, Steve, at this point of the season, how essential is it to have a cohesive sense of identity within the team?
It's absolutely critical, especially this deep into the season. You want to have a very tightly knit squad, Kevin, coming into the home stretch.
Now, here's Paul. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And the basket by Vassell.
Devin understands he needs to keep taking and making these shots. This is crucial to his overall development.
Here's Siakam. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the wide open shot from Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. To take a look at the Pacers, winding things down this season, they're in that all-important 9th position within striking distance of a playoff spot.
And right now for the Pacers, they've been strong at times this season, but they still have some holes. I think they're a playoff caliber team. I just don't think they're a championship caliber team.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
San Antonio shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Now here's Jackson. Nothing on the board. At the top of the key, Halliburton. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
It's sticking with that shot. Halliburton, impressive with the finish.
San Antonio leading by 10. Wembanyama left side. Pass to Paul. Johnson with it. Back to Paul. Here's Osman. Last game he had 10 points. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Jackson. Wembanyama, no good. And here's Halliburton. Passes it to Jackson. Indiana moving it around. Toppin inside, and it's Osman with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Johnson against Siakam. Here's Osman. Connects from three-point range.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
So it's the Pacers now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Halliburton, and it goes down 2 points.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 17-6 run. The pass to Osman. Here's Vassell. Kicks it out to Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And it's Osman missing.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Vassell wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
And it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And the first one drops. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time.
Though you get a lot of individual production out of Pascal Siakam, he's a total team player. He checks his ego at the door.
Here's Wembanyama. Last game he had 10 points. San Antonio again missing.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
On the wing, Johnson takes the 3. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pacers trail by 12. Siakam deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Mathurin. Misses the wing jab.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Paul passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Wembanyama's got 6.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And it's the Pacers' ball. It's a 14-point game. Pass to Siakam. Jackson with the screen. Siakam with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Yes, that goes in.
Strong finish. Siakam with great balance. Able to complete the play through contact.
San Antonio leading by 12. Paul with the ball. His last outing, he had 8 points. Wembanyama, no good.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Vassell, the pass to Paul. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Halliburton. Paul with the defensive effort.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Back to Osman. Shoots over Toppin. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
So both teams making some changes here. Well, these are the players you don't want to give any space to beyond the arc right now. The best long-range shooting guards in the past 10 games. Fifth on the list, Devin Vassell.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And so consistent from the three-point range, too. That's what I love about them. Their long-range shooting is always going to be there. You know what they're going to give you from behind the arc.
Now here's Jones. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City. Here's Wembanyama. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Pass to Siakam. Down low, here's Nembhard. And he banks in the layup.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Oklahoma City. Now, here's Vassell. D right on him. Spurs passing it around. Passes it to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
By no means selfish. Jeremy will rarely move the ball to a more open guy.
And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 10. The shot from the low post is good. Siakam's got 12.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Now here's Jones. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jones. Three-pointer. Siakam pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Now here's Neesmith. Here's Shepard. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. That three off the mark. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Nembhard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Spurs. Zach Collins comes in for Victor Wembanyama. And it's Paul in for Vassell. And so he hits both. And the Spurs with possession. 6-point lead. Outside Collins. He kicks it to Paul. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got 10.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
There's the pass to Shepard. Siakam outside. Here's Nesmith. The rebound by the Spurs.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Jones drives in. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Pelicans.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
You know what it is? That's good advanced scouting. They knew what they were in for, and they were ready.
You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
Got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 9. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
Pacers trail by 9 on the court for Indiana. Halliburton is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Jackson. Then it's James Johnson. And it's Shepard in at the 3. There's Jackson with the 3. Collins grabs the miss. San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Paul kicks to Jones. Spurs working the ball around now. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Paul's got 12 points in the game.
And man, is CP3 putting on a show. His teammates love seeing him get it going like this.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Pass to Johnson. Here's Shepard. Back to Johnson. Puts the move on. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the length of Johnson really coming into play. Beats everyone to the ball, then right back up with it.
Halliburton against Paul. Outside Collins. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Nesmith can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 9. Boys, Steve, Trey Jones is a great story of continuing to work at your game.
Yes, it is, Kevin. He's developing into a nice point guard who can run the show. The vision continues to get better, and points are coming in bunches. It's clear he's putting in the work.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And it's Shepard missing. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Jones, no one around him. Sinks the triple. And the Spurs lead by 12.
I love when Jones looks for his shot like this. This is only going to make him better overall.
Indiana's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Johnson in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Paul outside. Pass to Collins. Shoots over Johnson. Collins, good.
It sometimes takes more than one defender to help alter the shot when he's that close inside.
Now Halliburton. Johnson up top. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Halliburton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in. Halliburton's got 6.
Not to be denied. Halliburton plays the game with fire.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Vassell knows where his bread is buttered. He said, I want to excel at the defensive end. When I was at Florida State, you're not going to play if you don't play defense. That stuck with me. You can't control makes and misses, but you can control what you do on the defensive end. Kevin?
Oh, David, I like that mentality. Good for him. Hey, thanks for that story.
Super 2.
That free throw missing. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Halliburton against Paul. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Clock at 6. Passes to Turner. And the shot goes down. Turner's got his first points of the night.
Big man play by Turner, using that nearly 7-foot frame to get through the contact.
San Antonio leading by 8. And here is Paul. He's got 12. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Turner. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Paul with the ball. Mathurin picks him up. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Halliburton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Halliburton's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Inside, Jones hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Even late in his career, no one passes it better than Chris Paul.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. And there's the pass to Neesmith. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Neesmith has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Paul with the ball. Johnson outside. To the paint, Turner with the steal. Now, here's Neesmith. He's guarded by Johnson. Ball against Halliburton. And Jones pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 5. Paul with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Paul kicks to Collins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And now we get a chance to check out Tyrese Halliburton. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 4th in assists, and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. First free throw is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Wembanyama, he's checked in for Jones. Toppin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. And so Collins nails both of them. Pacers trail by 7. Now, here is Halliburton. He's got 8. Toppin passes to Siakam. Mathurin for 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Paul with the 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Defense simply has to do better. You have to pressure Paul when he's out there in three-point land.
Pacers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Toppin a screen on Paul. Pass to Toppin. Launches it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Johnson against Mathurin. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Right side, Mathurin. Johnson with the rebound.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Halliburton against Paul. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And now to our rookie leaderboard for a look at this month's steal leaders among the young guys. Victor Wembanyama, 3rd.
And if those numbers show us anything, it's how good he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Vassell, he's checked in for Collins. And Indiana with a change here too. Nemhard's checked in. On the wing, Mathurin. Offline with his 3.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Here's Nemhard, defended by Paul. Here's Nemhard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Pass to Neesmith. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts. Spurs leading by 8. Paul outside. Pass to Osman. Back to Paul. Now the pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nemhard, defended by Paul. Fires the 3. And Siakam is good for 3. Siakam's got 15 points.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
San Antonio's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Nembhard, defended by Paul. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And Indiana, another 3.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Vassell. After Indiana gets the 3. Paul for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Paul's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Toppin sets a screen for Siakam. Shoots. Toppin can't get it to go.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Paul. They get the rebound. Tries again. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Chris Paul.
The drop in his assists over the past few years have made him more of a one-dimensional player offensively. He needs to get that passing element back in his game, and that'll make life a lot more difficult for opposing defenses.
San Antonio calls timeout. Here's Vassell. That one rolling around and rims out. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 5-point game.
And when you look at a player like Devin Vassell, his massive reach really stands out.
GA, a young man with a near 7-foot wingspan. Combine that with his quickness, Vassell has potential to be a really remarkable defender.
There's 1:38 left to play here in the second quarter.
And he has not been able to keep up that pace he had going in the first quarter. Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Pacers trail by 5. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Shepard. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Spurs shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Here's Vassell. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Toppin. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left side wing. Wembanyama passes to Osman. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Passes it to Siakam. Here's Shepard. Now Mathurin. He picked up 12 points in their last one against New Orleans. Clock is at 3. They could use a bucket. Happy to see that one drop, shooting a paltry 2 for 9.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Paul outside. Johnson outside. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs out in front, leading by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Spurs, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries you. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
I got my ink pad out for this guy. He gets the Shaq stamp of approval, playing bully ball on the boards. I love it.
Hey, that stationery set, do you carry it around all day, just handing out approvals?
Ernie, I bought you one of these 2 years ago.
Haven't used it yet. I mean, I'm about to use it for the first time. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic by Chris Paul.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pacers trail by 4. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Osman in at the power forward position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Paul for 3. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Indiana's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Siakam. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. Paul kicks to Johnson. Wembanyama looking it over. Good, nice job down low. Wembanyama has got the first points to start out the third quarter for San Antonio. Halliburton against Paul. Picked off in midair. 3-on-3. Turner with the steal. Outside, Mathurin. And so Indiana again turning it over.
And a moment here to look at some of the stats for Turner. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And his ability to patrol the lane is a difference maker for that team. Exceptional timing and anticipation. That's why he's a top 10 shot blocker. San Antonio leading by 6. Johnson outside. The pass to Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul against Halliburton. Back to Turner. Here's the 3. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 8.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the 3 and the painted area.
Here's Paul. He's got 18. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Osman. And it's Vassell in the corner. San Antonio again missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Pass to Siakam. No good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Ball outside. Back to Vassell. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Look at Devin. He's all over the rim.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the bucket by the Spurs. On your screen now is the 2K leaderboard showing us the leaders in blocks in the second half of the NBA season. With on the list, Victor Wembanyama.
He's been protecting the rim as well as anybody in the league during that stretch. I mean, he is not making it easy to take the ball inside.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Johnson outside. Passes to Osman. Paul outside. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. And there it is for him.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
The Pacers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Halliburton against Paul. The pass to Siakam. Mathurin with the ball. With the teardrop, he takes it up and lays it in. Mathurin's got 4 this quarter.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Here's Vassell. He's got 10. Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Jackson. Wembanyama passes to Osman. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the Pacers call time here. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana, trailing by 10. Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Wiry, strong Pascal Siakam with the nice move in that painted area.
To the inside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Mathurin. No good there. Johnson with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 8. Wembanyama passes to Paul. Back to Wembanyama. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Back to Halliburton. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And Halliburton slams it in.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 18. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. No good on the triple. San Antonio leading by 9. Vassell with it. Mathurin picks him up. San Antonio again missing. Indiana's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Tapping a screen on Johnson. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Great D that time from Johnson.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Spurs working the ball around now. Back to Osman. Passes it to Johnson. Now Vassell. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
First one falls for him. Trey Jones is checked in for the Spurs. Nesmith, he's checked in for the Pacers. Mathurin hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And the pass to Osman. Back to Jones. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's Halliburton. He's got 10. Jackson passes to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. It's Jackson atop the key. Here's Nesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 7. Wembanyama with it. 18 points for him. Osman, the pass to Johnson. He gets it in there. Johnson's got his second basket of the night.
And they call him Big Body for a reason. Johnson, adept at fighting off contact.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And Indiana making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Siakam. He's got 18. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Jackson against Jones. There's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Great quickness gives Jones the angle there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
The speed and agility of Trey Jones is flat out impressive. And it needs to be, because that's how he gets the better of larger opponents.
Yep, it counts. Siakam's got 20.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Vassell against Mathurin. Driving the lane, and it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Pacers trail by 9. Here's Nembhard. Siakam, right side. Pass to Nesmith. Here's Nembhard. Puts up a 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. Mathurin against Vassell. And Jones has it in the corner. Passes it to Vassell. Here's Osman, covered by Siakam. Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And give Siakam credit for putting pressure on the defense, forcing them to get aggressive with him.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading by 8. Now here's Vassell. 10 points for him. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's his first foul. Here's Sohan. He has yet to score.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Houston Rockets. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And that game against the Warriors, they won't have much room for error in that one. A team like this will punish mistakes, but I could see them walking away with this one.
The Spurs making a switch here. Paul's checked in.
And you see the impressive basketball IQ Jones possesses. Keenly aware of when someone is open.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Here's Nembhard. There's the pass to Siakam. Six to shoot. Mathurin with the ball. He's picked up by Collins.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Paul dishes to Jones. Pass to Sohan. And here's Collins. Over Jackson. Shot by Collins, no good.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Outside Mathurin. To the middle. Here's Jackson. He draws iron on the dunk. Spurs leading by 10. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Paul looking around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pacers trail by 10. Over to the left wing. Shepard, the pass to Nesmith. 6 on the shot clock. Over Jones. Uses the glass to drop it in. Nesmith has got it back down to single digits for Indiana. Here's Sohan. Collins, a screen on Siakam. And so it's San Antonio in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
We got to make sure on defense that we stay down on our feet, all right? Be disciplined. We don't want to get them to the bonus, okay? Stay the course. Keep defending the way you're doing it.
Rick emphasizing, Greg, the importance of playing smart defense.
Absolutely. You don't want to give up any easy ones here by putting them on the line.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Indiana, they've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jackson is out there with Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Jackson. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 8. Here's the teardrop. And it's Jones laying it in.
Pretty shot by Trey Jones. I could watch floaters all day.
Here's Shepard. With the crossover. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Now Jones. Pass to Sohan. Collins with it. Over Jackson. Shot by Collins, no good.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Here's Nembhard. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Shepard. Back to Halliburton. The shot from 20 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Paul against Halliburton. Shoots from 12. And the rejection by Jackson.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. He hits both from the stripe. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Unloads from 13. And he can't bank that one in. Pacers trail by 8. And there's the pass to Halliburton. Over Paul. The shot's good from Halliburton. 12 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Shepard. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Branham, the pass to Paul. Outside Collins. Paul outside. Shot clock at 6. Collins a screen on Halliburton. Here's Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Neesmith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Spurs leading by 4. Hall finds Jones. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in.
Crafty play by Jones, using the pick to free himself up and get a step ahead of the defense.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Guys, we had to take flight to get to this game tonight, but here's a guy who simply takes flight and flies at will on the basketball court. I mean, it's pretty surreal to watch a guy who can elevate to that level.
Now here's Jones. Collins setting the pick for Jones to the inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Collins against Halliburton. Here's Jackson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Pacers trail by 6. Halliburton outside. Jackson a screen on Paul. Pass to Neesmith. Fires the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Branham. Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
That's just awesome position right there. Great basket to help add to the lead.
And so it's Indiana with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. The dish to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. The Pacers making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Here's Paul. Shot from 12. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fades. Got a hand on it. Paul, right side. Down low. Here's Vassell. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
And he just dabbles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Mathurin against Vassell. Turner for three. It's good from long range.
And the uniqueness of Turner, an elite shot blocker who has deep range on that jumper.
Here's Paul. Inside, here's Wembanyama. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 20 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now, here is Halliburton. Jackson a screen on Paul. Halliburton passes to Jackson. Goes back up. Rebound San Antonio.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Free throw good, Paul.
Always clever working himself to the line. And Chris Paul tends to convert once he gets there.
Toppin, he's checked in for Jackson. Spurs leading by 9. Paul with the ball. Vassell, no good. Paul against Halliburton. Pass to Siakam. Kicks it to Toppin. Left side, Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Baseline try. The shot's good. And it's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. They've led by as many as 14 points. Wembanyama against Turner. Here's Johnson. And it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Here's Mathurin. Turner up top. Passes it to Halliburton. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell kicks to Paul. Here's Johnson. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
Working that in-between area, Johnson has a nice mid-range game.
Timeout called the Pacers. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Now here's Turner. Here's Toppin. Buries the long-range jumper.
We know he has the range, and we know he has the attack mindset.
Spurs leading by 8. Paul outside. Here's Wembanyama. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. And that's now 24 points for Victor Wembanyama. Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Halliburton in the corner. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots. Now Wembanyama. The pass to Osman. Back to Wembanyama. And he gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 8 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Halliburton for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball outside. Back to Johnson. Lock at 6. Wembanyama sets a screen for Johnson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Mathurin missing. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That's foul number 2 for him. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Wembanyama up top. Turner covering. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
San Antonio's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by Turner. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
To the paint, and Toppin throws it down.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Vassell, the pass to Paul. Back to Vassell. Here's Osman. Pass to Vassell. Over Mathurin. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Halliburton drives in. And it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
San Antonio leading by 4. Johnson with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Turner. Money!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Now here's Paul. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Turner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Johnson against Siakam. Halliburton outside. Pass it to Mathurin. That 3 off the mark. And the foul on Miles Turner. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
They need a quick basket here.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Timeout called the Pacers. They trail by 8. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Halliburton inside the three-point line. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
And he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Devin Vassell's length and versatility stands out. He's a promising wing with a high ceiling.
Halliburton for 3. Nails the triple.
The defender was pretty much helpless right there. His man had a clear height advantage, and he got the exact kind of shot he wanted.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if he can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Victor Wembanyama.